Distance, speed, and time, a topic that comes up very often, almost every year in your exam. Let's have a look. Light travels at a speed of approximately 3 multiplied by 10 to the power of 5 kilometers per second. Now, before even we read further, once in your exam you see that word speed, that's what indicate that this particular question is about distance, speed, and time. Okay, a light year is the distance traveled by light in 1 year. Find the distance traveled by light in 1 year. You may assume that there are 365 days in a year. And yes, majority of the time, yes. When we don't have 365 days in a year, when we have a leap year, isn't it? Therefore, we have 366. Give your answer in kilometers in the format a multiplied by 10 to the power of n. Now, what all of that is referring to scientific notation. Okay, so first, distance, speed, and time. So you might be familiar with this triangular shape formula that is reminding us how that works. So if I'm looking for distance, therefore that means time is multiplied by speed. Now, one thing we have to be careful in those questions with distance, time, and speed is the measurement. So we have to always consider that the measurements are the same. What do I mean by that? So here we are saying, well, what is the time? The time is 1 year, right? And then they are pointing us to 365 days. So we are saying 365 days multiplied by speed, 3 by 10 to the power of 5 kilometers per second. So this is where we are running into difficulty because the second here and the days here are clashing. We need to have them in the same measurement. So first, before we can do the calculation, we need to change days to seconds. So how do we do that? So we know that 365 days, that means what? 24 hours in 1 day. So that gives me in a whole year 24 multiplied by 365 will give me what? Number of hours, isn't it? Now, I need seconds, so let's go further. So in 24 hours, so in 1 hour, we have 60 minutes. So if I multiply 24 hours by 60 minutes by 365 days, I'm going to get number of minutes in a year. But we need seconds. So again, every minute have 60 seconds. So if I multiply 24 hours by 60 minutes and each minute by 60 seconds, and this by number of days 365, that's how we get number of seconds in a year, which will be loads of seconds. So now let's change our numbers here. So instead of 365, we multiply that by 24 by 60 and by 60. And now we have seconds here. So this gives me number of seconds, multiply, and now by the speed of 3 by 10 to the power of 5. And here we have kilometers per second. So what happened? That second simplify with this second and we are left numbers and kilometers. So all we do, we put all of these numbers in our calculator, we press equal, and therefore we have the number of kilometers, and that will be 9.4608 multiplied by 10 to the power of 12. That will be what our calculator will tell us because that number will be very, very big, as you can imagine.